First, man, I gotta say, you are perfect for what this world needs, man, because I've gone through your social medias, read so much stuff about you. You bring so much great vibes to the world, not just through your music, but the kind of person that you are. Wow. Like I said, and in this time and age, we really need it, man. What is it about you where it seems like the world is going to hell, man, but you still got a smile? You bring people into your world. What is it, man?
Man, thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. I think I'm just a big believer in the power of positivity and the impact it can have on our life. And doing music, what I do, positive music can go a really long way. And so I've dedicated my life to making music that is of encouragement for people, helps people to remember that life is short. We got to make it sweet.
Yeah, we definitely got to do that, man. Especially the fact that you're on tour right now as we speak. You've already hit some spots. You still got more. One of them was Falls View Casino. How was that, man?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so much fun. Um, this year's tour has been so exciting because I've been playing some of the new music off the upcoming album, American Palm, that's coming out in June. And and man, I just love the road. My favorite part about it is um, the human connection aspect of it. I get the privilege to go on vacation with a group of amazing people every single night, and that's something to be so grateful for.
What are your shows like? And I like the fact that you put in vacation, man, because I love the vacation wear that you wear during some of the shows, man.
Thanks, man. I do it because it helps me get into the mindset of being on vacation. So I don't wear any shoes during the show either. I'm barefoot, getting my metaphorical toes in the sand. Uh, so yeah, you're right. When you talk about the word vacation, I think that's probably the best word I could use for the show. It's a getaway where we can hit the pause button on all the stresses of life. We ain't got to go to Cabo to go on vacay. We can hit the pause button right where we are for a good hour and a half and have ourselves a really good getaway.
Definitely, man. Look, I want to talk a little bit about your career. How long have you been in the business for, man? And the love of music, where did that all start for you?
Uh, so I started full time playing music in my early 20s. So almost, yeah, really about 20 years ago. And I first got discovered when Zach Brown saw me playing in a honky tonk down in Georgia, and that's what really kind of got everything off to the races for me. But got started off as a songwriter and did that for 12 years full time. And then about 5 years ago, I've always had that itch to want to put out this kind of music, this music of a positive nature. And so 5 years ago, I told my wife, hey, I think I want to do this. I want to write the songs together with you. So me and my wife write most all the music together. We make all the music uh, uh, in home studios. A lot of it has been made at our home studio. And yeah, man, it's just homemade music uh, to hopefully put people into a good mood where they can make good memories.
I gotta ask, man, how did you two meet?
Facebook, man. I wish I had a good story for you. But we met on Facebook. I invited her out to a show. I was playing like local bars and honky tonks. She came out and uh, as soon as I got done playing the show, I went up to her. I was like, "Hey, you want to go to the bar and get a drink and hang out?" And she was like, "No, I'm good." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Listen, I had a good time at the show. I'm really glad you invited me out. But if you want to take me on a date, take me on a real date." And
Nice.
that was it. Like she had me hooked, man. And looking back on it, I think that moment she really inspired me and encouraged me to find the uh, better part of myself inside, and really motivated me to level up as a human being. And she still continues to do that every day, man. I'm really grateful that I got the partner I got in life.
Now, you guys don't just get back through music. You have foundations too, right?
Yeah, we got a nonprofit called the Happy Cowboy Foundation that helps people get therapy that are looking for it but can't afford it. Uh, I've struggled with anxiety, depression at times in my life since I was a young kid, and really grateful for the help I've gotten, and just want to pay that forward. And I know sometimes, we need more than a positive song; we need a positive convo, and that's where the Happy Cowboy Foundation comes in to help those people find that peace of mind again.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you balance that? Because right off the top, I said happy vibes, and you're always giving back and all these things. But then when we go into a personal thing, um, life ain't easy for you, man.
Yeah. No, man. I mean, I just got like the regular human experience, I mean, it's different from everybody else's, but we're all on our own ride. But I think the thing that really um helps me in connecting with people is remembering that we all are going to have our highs and our lows on that ride of life, and we can find commonality in that, and yeah, I've definitely had my struggles in life. I think it's one of the big reasons why I'm so passionate about positive music and giving back, because I've had my own walk with it, and I'm really grateful for all the people and all the things like positive music that have really helped me, and have been encouraging tools along the way uh, on this walk of life.
Speaking of highs, what does the word Grammy mean to you?
Grammy. Honestly, not that much, man. I'm I'm super grateful if like any sort of like award is like presented to me or anything like that, for whatever song or single or album. But I'm really in this for the human connection aspect of it. It's how I connect with people is through music, Um, and so having this, I kind of think of it as a musical family, but having this community of folks out there that really connect with the mentality of the music, um, and to have this, village of people that travel with me on the road and help me put on these shows, and bring this music to life. Um, Man, that's what I'm in this for. That's what puts gas in my tank.
All right, man. But speaking of music, there was an EP that was released last year in 2024.
Yeah, so I dropped my EP. These are the days in the summertime of last year, and then in the fall time I dropped These Are the Nights, and now this here in just the next few weeks I'm going to be dropping my full length album. That's a full on vacation album. Like it's like we're going to the beach and we're staying there. We're putting our toes in the sand, setting the tiki torch down, and staying for a while. So I've always found a lot of peace by the water. It's one of the main places that helps me to hit the reset button in my brain. and just want to make an entire album that can really take you there.
Well, you do that just through conversation, brother. Like I said, I love your vibe.
Hey,
I do have to ask though, why did you release two different EPs last year due to two different times where that actually could have just been one album?
yeah, at the very beginning of last year, I actually released a full length album called Better Days. And
Wow.
so I released three projects in 1 year. And that's because in December of 23, I went independent. And so the very next month, I was able to release the Better Days album. And going independent allowed me to release a lot more music than I ever had in my career. And so for me, as soon as I got that first half of the These Are the Days EP done, I didn't want to wait on putting the music out to finish the rest of the songs. And I felt like the first EP really had that kind of like you're getting there to the water vibe. And then the second half was more like sunset sorts of vibes. So I decided to split it up so that I didn't have to wait on getting the music out. For me, that's a really big thing right now is making sure that I'm not taking like a long time to get the music out there to the people that dig it. I had to wait like really long periods of time at first when I first came out, when I was in a record deal, and just wanting to change that up and just continually be putting out music.
I love it again, man. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we've got a new album coming out. What about the
Yeah.
rest of 2025? What are we looking at?
Ooh, the rest of 2025. So, man, I got a beautiful family, man. I got a little 2.5-year-old daughter. And so I'm always looking to spend as much time with her as I possibly can. Really grateful that FaceTime exists so that we get to connect when I'm on tour. I got a water company called Happy Himalayan that I'm super passionate about. Um, I'm really into health and wellness. I keep a portable cold plunge on the road with me and try to exercise every day and eat good and uh, just really passionate about that aspect of what I can kind of consider the holistic aspect of mental health is, the physical part. Um, and the water for me is kind of an extension of that, and it's infused with pink Himalayan salt. And I've always drank, or for a long time now, I've put pink Himalayan salt in my water in the mornings when I first wake up to help boost the trace minerals that are in the water and the electrolytes in a natural way. Um, because I'm running around, I'm on stage, I'm a pretty active dude, so I need all the hydration I can get. And then one day I just kind of had the aha moment to start Happy Himalayan and put that out there in the world for everybody. But percentage of proceeds from every bottle goes to the Happy Cowboy Foundation. So I'm really excited about spreading the word on that and getting that as out there as much as possible, because that's just helping to fund uh, the larger cause, which is helping people find that peace of mind. And then later this summer, I'm going to be dropping a clothing line um, of Hawaiian shirts. I'm super into like that whole vibe, like I wear them at my shows because they really help me to go on vacation. I call them palm shirts. So the brand is called American Palm, the same name as the album. And that'll be dropping this summer, because I want everybody to be able to get the shirts and go on vacation with me when they come to the shows. So life is busy. I got a lot of irons in the fire, but like I said, life is short. I'm trying to do as much as I can in life and get as much juice squeezed out of life as I possibly can while I'm here.
You can't tell me you're not opening up a restaurant or bar soon. That has to be in the plans.
Hey, you never know, man. You never know. It might happen one day. Got a lot of big dreams, man, like everybody. But um as I'm sure it's hard to make dreams reality. That's the landscape that can get really treacherous and difficult. And so I need all the motivation I can get in life. I'm really grateful for my family, for my extended family, the good timers, the people that connect with me with this music and celebrate life with me out on the road. And I'm so grateful for it because they encourage me to, um, you know, find the best version of myself in life. And I think that's at the end of the day, maybe what it all really boils down to for me, like why I'm putting out the positive music is I think at the root of it, I just really love people and just want them to find the best version of themselves and the happiest, most peaceful versions of themselves in life. And if in any kind of way I can kind of support that and encourage that, uh, that's kind of what I want my meaning in life to be about.
Man, we are so happy that you're doing what you're doing because we definitely need it. My friend, thank you so much for this interview, not just about the music, but for the inspiration too. You're an amazing person. Please say hello to your wife for me as well. And I hope that sometime in 2025 we can run into each other in person, man. Thank you again
Yeah,
so
me
much for
too,
this
man.
interview.
Absolutely, man. Really grateful to have connected with you. And man, I'm all over the place, man. I do over 100 shows a year, so I'm sure I'll come close to where you reside, and hopefully we can connect in person too.